And now for the actual main course. Here we go. Go ahead and power this guy on. The other thing I like about it is it has a front display as well. So it's going to tell you exactly what's going on with the unit. And it pushes up to 400 cubic feet per hour. Yo, what's going on? Welcome everybody to Xander with 2BT Productions. If you guys are watching this video, I'm excited to jump out and talk to you about this Garvee portable air conditioning unit. This is a 3-in-1. This particular model is the MN4HF-S9. That is a lot. Now this thing is going to cover air conditioning powerful enough to expand up to 700 square feet. And one of the things that's unique about this particular unit, we're going to get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and unbox this thing because I want to show you how easy it is to actually get this thing set up and installed, ready to get plugged in, use it right out of the box. So stay tuned, check this out because this thing is incredibly energy efficient and you're going to love it. I've already taken the liberty to go ahead and cut this thing open, but as far as assembly and process goes, comes with 2 AAA batteries. We've got a nice remote that I'll give you a detailed look here in just a minute. We've got 2 tubes. This is one of the best reasons why I suggest this. We have an intake and an exhaust tube. So it's going to make this incredibly efficient. And it also looks like we've got some window foam sealant here. Main unit itself. Got the power cord. We've got a back plate. Now this plate makes it universal, which is really nice. We also have a adjustable pin. So depending on your window size, you will have to cut this plate if it doesn't quite fit. So I am going to have to cut this plate down pretty sizably. But it is incredibly efficient. Again, it covers up to 700 square feet. And that, my friends, that is all the unboxing. The wheels and everything are built into it. Now just a quick spin around here. What you're going to notice is we got 2 different port sides. Now, on the, well, this would technically be the left, which is right here, and this would be your right. So the right side is going to be our exhaust, and we have our intake. Now, this knob and the bottom knob here, if you happen to use a dehumidifier, this thing is going to catch up to between 90 and 100 pints per day for the dehumidification. So, and it also came with a drain hose, which happens to be right here. So if you need to drain this thing, it doesn't have to be drained often, but if you do happen to use a dehumidifier, it is going to catch quite a bit of moisture and humidity. And the nice thing is we can also pop this thing open and clean that filter in the vent that's right here on the back. So I'm in love with how small this thing actually is. In addition to that, it's incredibly quiet, just at 42 decibels. So we're going to go ahead and set up here. Starting with the window plate, we're going to go ahead and dive in, get you bringing closer. I went ahead and already made some markings on our window plate because in order to get both exhaust and intake, we do have to cut this panel here. So we're going to go ahead and pull this guy out. And I am using some heavy duty scissors. So I've already made my mark. All I'm going to do is cut right here. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing fitted. Alright, so I went ahead and we've got our panel cut. Package also comes with some screws so that way you can cinch this thing down to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We're going to put these screws in and then we're going to put our intake and exhaust hose. Once we plug in, this thing will be ready to rock and roll. Perfect. So that is the panel. Nice thing about this exhaust hose and the intake hose. This thing is literally just a snap in place. Place there. We are completely plugged in and ready to go. So we've got the controller here. Now, before I show you the controller, I do want to bring you in for a close look so that way you can actually see what the top of this guy looks like. Now, what's nice about this particular unit is that it does give you the option to manually select the buttons here. Now, the primary features as far as the 3-in-1 is we have the dehumidify, and then we have the cool, which is your air conditioning. You have the fan, and there's also a sleep mode. This does give you a 24-hour programmable setup. And now for the actual main course. Here we go. go ahead and power this guy on. The other thing I like about it is it has a front display as well, so it's going to tell you exactly what's going on with the unit. And it pushes up to 400 cubic feet per hour. Now right now we currently have this set for auto, which is where we've got the feature there, but you can also manually change the settings around with the remote controller as well as the top. So just by simply pushing that, that's the dehumidify, which we have the dry. You can set it for the fan, and then we have the heat feature, and we've got cool. So again, this is perfect for a large room, small apartment. You can cover up to 700 square feet with this guy. It is incredibly quiet, and at nighttime this thing is even as low as 42 decibels. So that's pretty darn awesome. So if you guys are looking for a compact unit and you're minimized on space, but you're looking for something to actually maximize the cooling capacity up to 700 square feet, I'll tell you what, this Garvee, it is compact, it is quiet, it's effective with feeling the air up to about 22 feet. And best of all, the energy efficiency on this thing, it only uses 1,030 watts. That's the equivalent of having a microwave for an air conditioning unit. That right there is phenomenal. So Garvee, these guys know what they're doing. They know how to deliver a product, and they do it well. They make great products, and they're reliable. So if you're looking for, again, an awesome product, I guarantee you guys are going to absolutely love this thing because it works incredibly well. With all the features and the bells and whistles that you can add to this as far as what's built around your life and other things that you need. Because the dehumidifier built into this, catching between 90 and 100 pints per day, this thing is going to deliver. So you're definitely going to want to try it out for yourself. You're going to love it. Great for 24 hours a day. I guarantee you're going to love it. Thank you guys for watching.